We are about to make an exciting step forward in the master suite renovation. The moldings for walls and ceilings have arrived, and I will build the separating wall for shower and toilet. This shouldn't be particularly complicated by itself, but it does mean that Anna and I have to agree on a final layout, and that could be interesting.
Okay. Hop. Good.
C'est des nouveaux fashions pour chaussures de sécurité.
Good job. On va donner un peu de forme à tout ce mur tout plat, tout lisse.
Excellent.
Ça va être tout joli. Préparer tes tablettes.
Super. Ouais.
Montre.
Ah, c'est beau.
Tu vois?
Ok,
J'ai
super.
plus qu'à couler ça, puis à l'autre à côté, puis voilà.
Génial.
Ok.
Parfait.
Tu passes en dessus. Là, tu le règles comme il faut ici.
C'est bon?
Ouais.
Terminé?
Next.
Whilst Vincent takes care of the moldings in the bedroom, I take care of the master bathroom. There's still too many pipes from the previous configuration of the bathroom, so I need to cut them and put a plug into them. Yes. Super exciting day today, and that's why I'm wearing my super exciting red vintage 80s jumper. And hopefully by the end of this week you will see this whole toilet shower situation sorted out. I mean, roughly sorted out. This. This is a recycled skirting board, which is perfect. It used to be here before. We just cut it a little bit and reused it. So I was just about to show Anna what I've done, very proudly so far. But yeah, her reaction wasn't as expected.
Well, it feels very small all of a sudden now that you've put this wall up, and I'm just a little bit worried that it's going to become a really kind of pokey bathroom.
But you came up with a solution.
Yes, so...
Which means I have to redo everything.
Well, to be fair, we should have discussed this before you started building the wall, and we probably should have laid out some tape.
And we made 10,000 plans. We discussed it, including in 5 videos.
I like to change my mind, and actually sometimes I can't get a feel for the layout until I physically see the space like this. My thought right now is that it's sticking out super far into this room, so literally we have like a wall here, because this is going to be the toilet and then this is going to be the shower. And the shower is enormous. It's massive. And I don't think that we need to have a huge shower. I'm not planning on having a double shower.
No, that would be disgusting. I would hate to have a shower with you.
Yeah, exactly. So we can move this wall just a little bit over, like to here. And then that means that because the toilet will be in this direction, we can reduce the wall and we can bring it back a little bit, probably to about here or something.
Okay.
I know it's not a lot, but I think that the feeling when you come in the room, just to have that a little bit of space on that side, it's going to make a difference.
Okay, do you have a choice?
No. What do you think? He agrees with me. I mean, better now than when we've already plastered.
Definitely, yes.
Just had a thought. If here is the shower, does that mean I don't need to remove the glue on this bit?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
That's probably going to save me at least half a day. I've spent many hours doing this horrible job of removing stubborn glue from the bathroom floor, and I've still got a long way to go. But today I've decided to treat myself by doing something I love, being creative. We have a very good friend of ours who grew up in the States, and she asked if we could maybe host a Thanksgiving here. 4 families, lots of people here, but it's going to be really nice because it's an opportunity for us to host again in our dining room. I wanted to have a go at doing something for the table setting to make it look a little bit special. I thought it could be really nice to do some napkins, some printed napkins. So I've got these ones that I just picked up, and they're a little bit boring. I like the color, but I think that it could be nice to do some sort of print on top of them. My plan for the print is something botanical. I've made these leaf stamps already and this little flower stamp, and I already previously made some wrapping paper with this design, so I thought this design could translate really nicely onto the napkins. Ziggy, what you doing? Are you coming to help me? This is my way to relax, take my mind off things, and being creative always helps me to avoid renovation burnout. However, there are times when you have to deal with stress at work, juggling family life, relationships with your partner, and it can get too much and your mental health can suffer. It's important to talk about it with your partner or your friends, but sometimes this is just not enough. And then it's beneficial to look into therapy in order to get the right tools to approach your life differently. That's why I'm really happy to tell you about BetterHelp, whose mission is to make therapy accessible and also happens to be this week's ad. BetterHelp is a platform that makes finding a therapist easy because it's online. You fill out a questionnaire and they will match you with a credentialed therapist you can trust based on your specific needs. We have a link in the description of this video, betterhelp.com/chateau. If you use the link, it helps our channel, but it also gives you 10% off your first month of BetterHelp. And yes, finding a therapist is a bit like dating. If it happens that you don't find the right person straight away, you can switch to a new therapist without additional costs. If, like me, you think mental health should be as important as taking care of your physical health, consider online therapy with BetterHelp by clicking the link in the description.
After destroying €120 worth of control panel last week, I gave up and called in an expert to help me make those gates work. But it turns out even he is struggling. There's definitely something off with these gates. So it's not looking good. Even the professional technician with the company on the phone, we can't get this to work. So we don't know where the problem is, but it doesn't look good.
What are you doing?
I'm cutting plasterboard.
Are we sure that's a good idea?
We will find out very soon. Wait and see. It's too tight. It's tight. It shouldn't be tight. I'm a man of action. I'm not a measurer type, I'm a doer type. I'm a doer and then see how it turns out type. Any other word than success that comes to mind?
Half success?
Right, half.
No, I'm joking.
Well,
Success total. Total success.
this is basically in the corner. If you don't put it in the edit, nobody will ever know.
No.
It's 6 o'clock in the evening, but we think we have found a problem. It could be all about a high voltage that we have, 230 volts instead of 220 here, and that might upset the control panel. Let's see.
I've just put together the table setting for next weekend and I'm really happy with how it's looking. I think it looks autumnal and very elegant. I'm loving this colour and the print. And I also wrapped up a couple of presents for our friends that are coming with the paper that I printed. And if you want to find out how easy it is to make such personalised home decor and all the steps that I take from start to finish, then check out the link in the description of this video, and maybe Philip will also put a link somewhere up here or here.
As you can see, I'm not wearing my work clothes anymore, and the reason is I have to start editing. It's Friday, and I hoped I would get further in this shower, but you know, it's not nothing.
I'm really proud. I think it looks great.
Yeah, we see the volumes. I realized that your idea was good after all.
Yeah.
I have to admit it. And I'm looking forward to finish this now. There's a lot of plasterboarding, a lot of cables to sort out, plumbing. But there is one project that we completely completed. Come, I'll show you. And now watch. Look. It opens and closes. It opens and closes with the push of a button. With the press of a button.
Yep.
Or the push of a button.
With the press of a button.
With the press of a button. And I call that a success. A late success, but a success nevertheless.
I'm amazed. It's crazy. Well done, my love.
Done. Gate done.
Gate done. High five.